Not very often I have them all parked out here in a line. And we got the junk pile over here. New Jeep in there. Well, I kind of got on a roll. I forgot about you guys. I got it off the table. Sitting on sawhorses, body's still bolted on. I was just cleaning stuff out, and I realized I've got to put these bottom bolts in the cowl before, because that's my lift point. So I got to get those put in and then get it strapped up. We're gonna pick it up, pick the body up, swing it around, and this table is gonna go under the body, so I'll have them side by side. That frame has to stay where it is because I'm gonna be working on drivetrain. So yeah, the body's gonna have to get maneuvered around, and we'll just make do with the space we've got, which isn't very much right now. Had to take the other Jeep outside even. All right, we got separation. That's awesome. It was a little bit sketchy there for a minute. Kind of forgot to clear a few things out of the way, like this axle and my welder and all that stuff. But hey, she's sitting down on the ground, or on the table. I'm gonna sweep up all this stuff that was on the table that I forgot to do beforehand, and I'll roll that body up right next to the frame. But yeah, now I can start flying in the engine, transmission, all that stuff. All right, we've got some changes in here. Anybody that knows these things, LS engines and stuff like that, they would have noticed that I had the wrong flywheel on that engine. I know that. I have the one for this transmission up in the loft, but this is all just for mock-up for mounting, and I'm not bolting any of that together right now anyway. So anyways, we've got everything put together. Now I got to figure out how to support all this stuff so I can sling the whole works into place and clamp it. But I'll figure something out. What we're doing. Got a little bit ahead of myself there. Got all this slung in, and then I realized or remembered that frame is not even close to level. It's like 4 inches low in the front. So I got to figure out how I'm going to lift that now. Looking at our dynamometer, this thing, the drivetrain, weighs 1,125 pounds. So with that, and then the body, I wrote it down, that's 425. So 1125, so we're at 1,550 pounds for that. And then the axles are gonna gain some weight. I wanna say that front end all dressed how it is like 700 pounds. We'll be cutting a bunch of that off, but we're also adding in link bars and everything like that too. So yeah, we're sitting so good. This is awesome. Another thing to check is our level front to back. So front, we're really close. It's a little bit high on driver's side. And then back here, across there, we're actually dead on. So I'll shim that passenger front corner, just maybe a chunk of 16 gauge or something like that, and see how it looks. But we're actually sitting really well. I'm gonna tack all this down onto those frame rails and we'll go from there. Alright, well, I think I can use this lift table, lift frame, yeah. I gotta figure out where level is. The weld slag there. Wow, that's level right there. Okay, cool. And I'm not going to leave this just sitting like this. I will grind some paint. I'm going to tack everything so it can't fall over. I was watching what happened with Robbie Layton's guys on YouTube the other day and had an axle fall about took a guy out. So we don't want to be recreating any problems like that. But yeah, that right there, I guess I need a couple 1/4 inch spacers and we'll have it sitting level. I'll bring that engine down. I'll find my angle on everything, and I guess I'll start building a transmission cross member. So we've made huge strides in the last 3 days. Getting the frame going. Hey, we're actually cruising now. If I can get all this sitting in here and fitting nice, then I'm just gonna tack the plates in place. I don't want to drill a frame and all that until actually I have the body fit on there, just in case it needs to move forward a little bit. So I'm just gonna put a couple tacks across the top when I think I have it located. That way I'll be able to move it if I need to. But as soon as I get that done, then I'm gonna fly that body right back onto here and start trimming the floor as we drop it on the transmission transfer case and figure out what we gotta do to make all of that fit. So yeah, things are going to come together. I'm so excited. I mean, I forgot to shoot an outro for this, so if you would please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll keep growing the channel. Thank you. So this is great.